Welcome, Virgo, to your mid-month reading for January. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome all subscribers and anyone new to my channel. Welcome, welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you in the mid part of January. Okay, getting straight into your energy. This is what you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. Virgo. Ooh, right there. Nice and strong. And you have the ascension, climbing the mountain. Climbing this mountain, getting better opportunities, trying to get up there, right? To where you feel this is where I'm supposed to be. So ascending and ascending, getting up there higher. Higher opportunities are coming towards you as well. I can feel that. So just keep climbing that mountain because it looks like you are trying very hard to get to the top of this mountain for yourself. So you do have trapped in fear, though. You are worried that you're not going to make it to the top of the mountain, or worried that you're going to fall off the mountain. It feels more like you're worried you're not going to get to the top. But the card is saying you are ascending. So opportunities are coming. Okay, so clarifying on the situation. The situation is taking place in the present, the near past, and the near future. You have passions ignited. You're looking for where your passions are ignited because you don't feel like you have the firm foundations that you are looking for. You want more. You want the stableness, and you don't feel there is any stability right now. And that's why you're trapped in fear, having anxiety, up in your head a lot. In the near past, you had the power, and in the near future, you're not standing your ground. You're not really ready for the challenge, but your heart is open. So you do have 5 cards, which is talking about change. So I do see the change coming one way or another. Okay, so going straight to the power over here. This is taking back the authority. You had the power in the past. You felt like the king of the jungle. You were doing everything you were supposed to be doing. Felt strong and confident. And we're still trying to... But it's still, remember, you still have trapped in fear. So there was still something there. And it's within the bird's nest. And there it is again, that firm foundation. Not feeling like your firm foundations are being met. You have the bird's nest. You had the house. You had the stability. You had the things. You were feeding the family well. You're feeding yourself well. Everything was going great. But you were trapped in fear. And I just believe that you felt like, how long is it going to stay? I think you still have the insomnia because even though you have the bird nest and you were building a nest, you're building your home, everything's fine. Maybe work wasn't there or something. It's a wishy-washy kind of thing going on over here with work itself. Yes, with work itself. Work is off and on, off and on, off and on, off and on. So even though you feel like you're still stable and you still had the strength to carry on and your days were still pretty happy, and you felt like everything was going in your way, it does feel like there was this other energy that keeps pulling you back, right? Keeps pulling you back. Where's the work? So you had a lot of work one day, no work the next day. And so it just feels like you're keeping the courage going. Everything's going to be fine, right? And you could have even been renovating your house at that time with the 3 of Forces, with the bird's nest. There could have been a lot of, you could have moved homes, renovated a home, doing things of this nature. However it was, you felt the stability. You were eating good, doing all those things. But it just felt like work was stingy. Where's my hours? Where's my stuff? The world is stingy. Work is stingy. There's just not enough. So it does cause insomnia. It does cause you to be trapped in fear. It causes some mental conflict, for sure. Yes. Confusion. 7 of Cups. That's a confusion. Still trapped in fear, though, right? Because that's still part of that mental confusion. So you have the 7 of Cups coming up saying it's confusing. It's confusing. I have happy days one day, and the next day it's, where'd you go? Where'd the work go? So you have the passions ignited over here. You have the fulfillment of wishes. You're really looking for that fulfillment of wishes. You feel like everything's going good and you're working as much as you can. It feels more like you're kind of really working towards the Ace of Cups more. Getting your passions ignited to get your fulfillment of wishes. Is really what it feels like with the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, because something's still leaving you out in the cold. It does feel like work is still ignoring you, still not going the way it should be going. There is this lingering back and forth feeling that some days they call you and tell you that you're going to work, and then some days they're not, still to this day. So you're still going for your Ace of Cups. So for that fulfillment, and that's why you're ascending to the top. You really want to get to the top. It's almost like you're calling them saying, you know what, I want to get to the top over here. Where's the better opportunities? How do I get higher up here? You have the Knight of Wands coming in. It feels like with the Knight of Wands, somebody could be dealing with an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. This is an Aries card, but it does feel like the Aries, we're just going to call it Aries since it's the card, is the one that keeps pushing you towards the ascension of the mountain. They're the ones that keep pushing you passionately and giving you back the passion. If it wasn't for this person, maybe it's your boss, your loved one, whoever it is, they seem to be the one that keeps you. When you go out into the cold, they're the one that pick you up, right? Emotionally, with the passion and the compassion. Okay, for others of you who doesn't have this person, it's just you trying to always push yourself to the limits, Virgo, to say, no, this is not going to happen. I'm going to take action against this. Now, I feel that energy no matter what, but it does still feel like for some of you, this other person is the one that helps push you even stronger than you're pushing yourself, right? So you do have, no matter what, this urge with this passions ignited to get to the Ace of Cups. You keep leaving me out in the cold, but that's okay because I'm going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And you're waiting for the perfect timing because you have this dream that you're going to ascend this mountain. You have these dreams and these goals that you need to get for yourself, right? And you want your firm foundations back. Now it doesn't feel like the nest is as firm as it was before. Remember, in the past, the nest was doing very good. Now the firm foundation is upside down. So you don't feel like the household is not doing as good. Things have really pushed back on you towards the end of the past, right? But you're still going for, some of you might be entrepreneurs. I even heard construction workers or gardeners, landscaping. And then for others of you, you work in work in an office. Somebody works in a legal office. I don't know, like a legal secretary. I don't know who that's for. However, but you are this individual and you are traveling towards your prosperity. You know that you have all the tools that you need to ascend the mountain. You're just waiting for the perfect timing for them to allow you to do your job. This will give you back the stability that you were looking for from the past, even though it was kind of back and forth, back and forth. But it'll give you way more prosperities. But it just feels like right now they're kind of cold shouldering you. This is the boss. The boss is kind of back, once again, back and forth. No wonder you're trapped in fear because you're not sure if this is going to end. Is this cycle ending? Has it come to the completion? Do I need to go find another job that's going to, give me the hours that I need? And it just feels like, yeah. And it looks like you might even be looking out for a new job because it feels like the boss is not even calling you back for some of you. Or you keep texting them, are we going to work today? And they're like, no. Or they don't call back at all. And it just feels like they're not listening and there's no communication. It feels like it's just all over the place. With the stand your ground, you're done challenging this. You're done. You're not standing your ground for this anymore. I don't see that anymore. This person does not work with you to ascend this mountain of opportunity where you want to be. You've felt like you've lost a lot of money, you've lost a lot of hours, and you've lost a lot of time and put in too much. You've kind of put in too many. Why do I feel like over here you put in a lot of hours and a lot of time when you didn't have to, and then this was the way they treated you? That's for somebody. Then they treated you wrong. I feel like I've been wronged, you know, because I was the person, I was the one that always to be there, and then you treat me this way. It's almost kind of like the how dare you. But with the stand your ground, it's the challenge is over. I'm not challenging this anymore. Nope. I'm taking my love somewhere else. I'm taking myself and my abilities and my skills somewhere else. Oh, they're not worth it. Yeah, you're determined to go somewhere where your passions are ignited with the lovers over here, because it's not working. Yeah. Three of Wands. You don't see this happening. You've been giving them everything, and they just keep delaying the process. And you want this done. Yeah. So you're escaping this job. This job's done. You're not doing this anymore. Why do I feel too, I'm just going to throw this out there. I don't know who this is for, but why do I feel this is not even a job? It's like a job that I paid you to do, and you're not doing it with my nest. Like I said, home renovation or building my home, doing something like that. Why do I feel like that for somebody? If that's for somebody, please put that out there, because in this reading, it also feels like I hired someone to do something, and they're cold shouldering me. They're not finishing the job. So now I'm going to go somewhere else and hire someone else to do the job, because you're causing me insomnia. You're not getting the job done. That's for somebody. I don't know. That's so different, but it's like a job needs to be done. Okay, so take that how it resonates. With the heart chakra, you're going to get back to your victory. If you are hiring someone to take over this other person's job, you're going to find someone to do it, because you're going to ride in on their horse, and they're willing and wanting to do this job. For others of you who are going to leave this other job because they're not treating you right, you're going to ride in on your horse in victory, because they're going to see your worth. And they're going to say, wow, I see your worth. And they do see your worth. And they see that you could even work in 2 different departments if you wanted to with the 2 of Swords. Well, we have 2 openings. Which way do we go, right? Because they do. They see your worth. They see you put in a lot of hard work over here, Virgo, and they know that you are worth way more than, you know, maybe even what this person said on, you know, if they called this person and they're like, whatever, you know what I mean? And then they look at your resume and they call someone else with the 2 of Swords, and that person says, hey, yeah, you know what? They do this, they do that, and they're over-determined. That's going to make the Queen of Swords over here look like a liar. And they're going to say, whoa, you're worth way more than that. Look at that. The opportunity's coming in even higher. So you're going to ascend that mountain. Now you're ascending the mountain, and the success and the growth is coming in, but you have to walk away from something that you know, that's driving you almost insane, right? Almost driving you insane, because yeah, now you have the 9 of Swords upside down. Why? Because you have the realizations, you know what? I'm not trapped in fear anymore. I'm fine. Now I can go to sleep. I found what I loved, and everything's fine. Yep. There's hope. Like finding my way out of a hopeless situation. And if it was this person who was supposed to be doing this house for you, you guys, or whatever, they're renovating your store, whatever, the same scenario. They're going to finish the work. They're happy to come work for you. You see their worth. It's just kind of backwards, right? But they're going to fix everything. Everything is fine. And it feels like with the 10 of Swords upside down, it might even be cheaper. What? Yeah, they could even worked for cheaper. You might even saved money. Okay? But however it is, with the 9 of Swords, you can just put your money concerns to bed, see? And that's what I'm saying. It feels like they're cheaper. This other guy actually did the work faster with the 8 of Cups. And for a cheaper amount. Yeah. Crazy, right? So, yeah, now you don't even have to worry about putting out that kind of money, because they didn't want that. Okay, they didn't need that. You offered them this and they took it. And it was a lowball number. It feels like it was lowballed. And you end up saving money in the end. How awesome is that? Okay. And for others of you, you got your worth. You might, and for some of you, you may have even made more money because of the Knight of Cups. They seen your worth with the Two of Swords. Okay, so here we go. Trust. Trust in your instincts. Trust in what is going on. You use your instincts. You know what's going on. Okay. There is a waiting game going on. So, you know, you might have to wait a little while, but listen to your intuition. Okay. So, but yeah, listen to your intuition and trust in your intuition. And the more that you trust and listen to your intuition, the more this is going to take place. This waiting is going to take place probably within the beginning of next month or so. And yeah, but you're going to kind of be on the waiting game because you're going to have to, you know, because you're still looking out for that new job. So, or that new person to finish the job, right? However it resonates for you. Okay, and that was it for you, my friends. And until next time, peace and love. Bye.